Hi, I'm Margie Coonsey, MDA Governance Manager. Have you ever thought about what makes the MDA run smoothly? Who makes decisions to guide the association? Well, it's not just the MDA Board of Trustees or the staff, it's you, the member, and at all three levels, local, state, and national. Many dentists, just like you, volunteer their time to ensure the association is a benefit to all members. The goal of this video is to give you a brief overview of how you can become involved. But before you think, not me, not now, I hope you'll give me a few minutes of your time. I know you have a busy practice and personal life. Every member does. I hope by taking a few minutes to learn what I'll be sharing, you'll think, maybe I can. Many of our positions require a commitment of only a couple of days per year. And no matter the commitment of any leadership role, the MDA staff will be with you along the way, providing resources to help you succeed. So let's get started with this high-level overview. If something sparks your interest, please reach out to me. And don't forget, your component meetings are coming up soon, and that's a great place to share your interest. The MDA has one official business meeting each year in November, and it's called the House of Delegates. The House is comprised of dentist representatives from each component society, called delegates and alternates. These members consider and vote on all resolutions that set policy or association directives. This is a two-day meeting in Jefferson City. While the time commitment is only 2 days, we do ask that you review meeting materials prior to the House of Delegates so that you're prepared for discussion and voting on resolutions. For anyone interested, we have an additional video for a complete overview of the House of Delegates. The term of this position is 1 year, but members may serve more than 1 year. Just as we have a House of Delegates, so does the ADA. It's the same format as the MDA, but on a much larger scale. Missouri is allotted delegates and alternates based on our membership numbers. Because Greater Kansas City and Greater St. Louis dental societies have a larger portion of our membership, they always have representatives at the ADA House of Delegates. The smaller component societies use a rotation schedule, so that means you won't have representation at every ADA House of Delegates. The date and location of the ADA House changes each year, but it's usually in September or October. It's at the same location as the ADA annual session or SmileCon, so that you're able to get some good CE while you're there and also visit the exhibit hall. The position is designed for a member to serve 2 years as an alternate to become acclimated to the position in the process, and then 2 years as a delegate as a full voting member. It's not required, though, that you serve all 4 years. Travel is required, but the MDA budgets each year to offset expenses for ADA delegates and alternates. In surveys, advocacy for the dental profession continues to be the most important benefit that members cite the association provides. There are 2 committees that help with our advocacy efforts: the Legislative and Regulatory Committee and MDA. Members of each should be legislatively active at both the component and state level and have a good understanding of the political process. Let's take a look at each of these committees. The Legislative and Regulatory Committee, commonly referred to as LRC, is an advisory committee to the MDA board, and it helps direct the MDA legislative agenda. The LRC meets virtually twice per year in the evening for about 1 hour. The first meeting is to discuss and submit a proposed legislative agenda for approval by the MDA Board of Trustees. The second meeting is after the legislative session to review the fate of the agenda items. An email listserv is used for interim discussion and votes. Also in between meetings, the LRC chair works with the MDA president, executive director, and our contract lobbyist team to make interim decisions. Committee members are strongly encouraged to attend any MDA lobbying events. The term of the position is 1 year, but members may serve multiple terms. The Missouri Dental Political Action Committee, or MDA, helps promote the MDA's legislative agenda through fundraising and contributions to state lawmakers. Different from the LRC, MoDenPAC has its own board and bylaws. It meets in person once per year at the MDA House of Delegates in November in Jefferson City. But most of the MoDenPAC work is done through an email listserv. A term on the MoDenPAC board is 4 years. So if serving on either the LRC or their PAC does not interest you, but you still want to help with our advocacy efforts, we encourage you to support us through making a donation to MoDenPAC. You can do that when you pay your dues, or by calling and setting up a recurring monthly contribution, or just a one-time donation. We truly appreciate your support.